Hmm. All right. So, um, well, but not well. Yeah, at this point, it's not even the machines, it's the people. But you live and you learn. One thing I've noticed, well, learned recently is that if people, just want to fail, I, there's nothing that you can do to like really like help them, unfortunately. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I did have a problem because um like on mobile, I saw it on my phone, but I didn't know how bad it was. But I'm stuck. The ratio is 4 to 1. Yeah. Yeah. With one. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. At least they're not as bad. Mm. But keep in mind, you don't have to deal with people from the South. So it is what it is. It is what it is. How so? I may have to, because I don't really understand. I think it's more of like a TypeScript thing. Or not a TypeScript, a CSS thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm? They thought someone else was programming for you? What the heck? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. CSS. Was their document for XY validation website, was that valid? Like, was it wrong? Or it still may not be right. You know what they no, what? So they don't even have the definition of invoice and order correct. What the heck? What the heck? Huh. I guess anything to, shift blame. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. 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 Hold up. I have to check. I'm still here, but I have to check if this actually fixed it. Yeah. Some people just don't, you know, they don't, I don't even know how to say it. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, oh, what the heck? Oh, in California. Yeah. Well, in the world, I'm not alone, but at my company, I literally am alone. Unfortunately, it is what it is. What the heck? No, I don't want to download that. I'm just trying to check if what my changes did, if that actually meant anything. Oh, please. Okay. Wait, we have action. If I want to add a note, cool. Now, oh gosh, it works. Oh, finally. Okay, that's all I wanted. Cool. I think I am able to move on finally from ow, the changeover feature, even though I shipped it already. But yeah. And of course, it wastes everyone's time because then I have to double check, triple check myself just in case. Might be right. Figure out. Yeah. Well, the reason was because I was looking on my phone to see if this made any difference and fix what I wanted, and it did. So thankfully, I don't have to take my camera off anymore. But the reason why I said ow was because like the thing that's holding my camera, it's really hard to like open, and it snaps back, and it snapped back on my finger. But it's okay. The chat's actually eating right now. No, no. He probably sees I'm talking now. He'll probably come screaming sooner or later. Mm, from here, I don't have to do that anymore. But what I do need to do is, oh yeah, that's kind of it. Okay. What I need to do is make this, make this, because this already works. But one, I want to call it something different, or at least here. No, I want to keep it uniform. I want to call it something different everywhere. What I'm gonna do, yeah, yeah. What I'm gonna do is, where is this? This, it's gonna be a lot of me, like working over my past work, like stumbling over my past work. It's gonna be fun, but uh, I actually might. You know what? Let's see if it'll do it. This won't change anything, will it? Will it? All right, cool. Wait, what was that? I'll be fine. Okay, so mm, this is basically going to be doing this across the entire code base because this is like my routes, my functions, my HTML naming, like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm renaming recipes to line reports because like recipes kind of doesn't make sense on a daily basis. Yes. because you're doing a line report every day, depending on which line you're doing it for. Uh, the thing is, we don't do it at all. So yeah, at least where I am in the industry, you do it, but like where I am, it doesn't exist. Mm-mm. Mm. Production works as well, but also production's a longer word than line. And on a mobile screen, I'm worried about like what it looks like. And I'll be reporting all this stuff on multiple lines each day. So each report is gonna be on a different line. So it's not just a production report. Mm. Mm-hmm. So line report. Tell what that? What? Oh, okay. Mm. I think this did it, and I hope it didn't break anything. Let's look on here. Oh gosh. Huh? 72. Does this like exist? Hello? Oh, it doesn't exist. What? Oh, I don't think it's gonna change anything, but it helps. There we go. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I thought I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, because then after a while, it'll like be an even bigger, um, like refactor, I guess. And then I have to change it across even more files. Please work. Does it work? Hello. Ooh, that looks nasty. Can I control? Why is Emmet not, or whatever that is? Why is that not working anymore? Um, where are we? Wait, where is it? Oh gosh. Oh, let me see. No, not that. There we go. Does that work? Are we good? Are we live? Also, welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Wait, I have a question. Why does that work better than top left? I don't know how it works, but whatever is best for your viewing pleasure. Oh, are you learning Angular? Are you an Angular veteran? Um, thank you. Oh crap. A couple badly named things that because of naming just got used than intended and now changing the name. Oh, yeah. Well, well, congratulations on being a junior dev, by the way. Um, you probably, I'm willing to bet, and I'll be honest with you, you probably know more Angular than I do. Granted, this entire thing has been built with Angular, but I wouldn't like bet my life on it that I knew Angular, like how to use like an effect or like what about like RxJS? Like I wouldn't do that, but I like it. I mean, I recently went back to work in React, and I'll be honest, I code a lot faster in React. But the problem is I'll get lost in React. And I feel like with how this project is going, I'm not getting lost because this has rules. Excuse me. Because now everyone is React. Well, I think that's why is because like the React market, if I ever were to look for a junior role or something, it will be so saturated. Even though I know React and I have projects that are built in React, it's so saturated. You know how people like are like, why learn PHP? Because like it's a dead language and no one uses PHP, yet like they still hire PHP devs, but you have a higher chance of being hired as a PHP dev rather than a React dev simply because of like the numbers game. That I would rather be an Angular developer rather than a React developer simply because of numbers. And I like the idea of Angular, honestly. like having a system to where it's like these are rules. Like if you do this, your application is not working. If you do something in React, it could work, but it may not follow like the best principle whatsoever. So that, like, say for example, if I'm looking at your code base, your React code base, my way of coding in React, same technologies, whatever, it could look completely different because two different developers follow two different principles. So like if I look at someone else's Angular code base, it would make sense because Angular has like rules and regulations that go along with it. But Angular is really good. Structure, that's the word. Good vocabulary. Yeah. Yeah. And regardless, if you follow the principles that Angular has in place, you kind of know React because like the core fundamental like web um like practices or whatever, they carry over into other front end frameworks. So you're not like out of sorts whenever you're trying to learn another framework. A framework is a framework is a framework, even though they have their own like personalities and intricacies. For the most part, you know React if like you're following Angular. It's just TypeScript. That's really the it's classes and TypeScript. Those are the real hurdles, at least in my experience. Because like with React, it's like JSX, and you can have all your logic in the same file as your HTML. I also like the fact that you can split up your CSS, your HTML, and your JS/ TypeScript file in one component to where it's not like really like jumbled up and stuff. I don't know. It's a little bit more organized. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I think what I want to do now, I did um copy that, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. Oh, thank you. How did you find that? How did you find that? Thanks for joining the Discord. Even though I'll be honest, I have kind of been slacking on my Macking as far as like interacting and everything. I've just been dealing with a lot of, oh, well, sorry. See, I'm just like on the internet, just doing random stuff at this point, just chilling. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I did notice is not that it matters at all, but I'm getting close to a pretty big milestone. But I'll say this. I'm changing my name on here and on Twitch. I'm changing my name pretty soon. What the heck is that? Why was that? Oh, I was like, why is I doing that? But I'm probably changing my name. Well, what I plan on uploading on YouTube, it isn't really coding related. It's thermoforming related. So it doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna change the coding part, not the entire thing. That would make it unique. That would make it really, really unique. You know what's crazy? If I did put my social security number, um, could someone then steal my identity and then change my YouTube and Twitch name to whatever they wanted to? So that then I'm thinking about that. Already did, but I want to change the name of that. No, not it's not thermoforming, but I want to change that secondary one into like the main one, if that makes sense. So remember, hold up. I'm gonna show you. Remember, this one, this one. Remember that? I want to change this one to the main name, and then have wait, what is this? Like, make this name. That's probably what I want to do because it's not really like what I want to do full time. Or like I have nothing to like make a video on that's coding related. Like I feel like I'll leave that to like other people that know coding more than I do. I'm just an amateur. I'm not like the cool kids. Mm, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So I guess the new main channel now is the other one. That's my alternative. If I'm not gonna change the name of the other one, of the main one, I would just make the side one the main one. Yes? No? Yes? Yes? Just use the one you feel like using. But I want to transfer all of my subs over to True. True. Cause oh crap. Sorry. True. Why is that? Here's my thing. Why is that like that? Is there Oh no. Wait. Hmm? No. There. Does that work? Yes. Awesome. All right. So what's gonna happen now? Line report history. Boom. So, okay. Oh, whoops. No. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I guess I can just do that. And for the people that want to watch both, I can always sub to both. You can by putting links to each other. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why. Thank you. Okay. There is. Like all I know is like the bio. Yeah, the profile. Oh yeah, I forgot that. And then like at the end of the video or like the little like not the channel that you're watching, but then a link to the to another channel. Is that the third one in the channel itself? Oh, are we talking about the same thing? I gotta fix this now because this is gonna start bothering me. Line reports. What is this called? Oh, well, past line reports. Hold up. What is this supposed to be called? Past line report. So recipes. What is it again? F2? Wait, F2? No. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Uh, is it find all? No. Change all occurrences. Past line. Does that work? Cool, cool, cool. Hooray! Awesome. Whoa. Sorry for the loud volume. Wait, is it even turned on? Oh, I know what you're saying. Oh. How do you do that? Is it on like the featured thing or something? I don't know where that is. But this is like a featured something. And you can like link other YouTubers accounts in here. It's like these are the channels that I recommend. IP. Oh yeah, for sure. What is IPTV? Is IPTV like Twitch? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We all love works in progress here. But like theoretically, what would it look like? Okay, question. Is it legal? Oh. Oh, yeah. That's why I asked because like in America, like everything has licensing and streaming rights and stuff like that. And yeah, things are a little bit archaic here. That's our bad. Oh, that's my problem. I stopped using a VPN years ago. I'm just so boring now. Like I don't. I'd rather just pay pay a subscription to something rather than set up a VPN and yada yada yada. I don't have the time for that anymore. I really don't. Oh, I don't have either one of those. All I have is YouTube, and I don't have Twitch Turbo. So yeah. So wait, this should be, and I don't like this for that. Oh, now it's not reading anything. Wait a second. So line reports, line reports, add line report. I knew it was gonna break something. It's not that. It's probably breaking more things though. Whenever I go here, I need get that line. How big did was Macedonia at one point? Didn't Macedonia used to be an empire? How big was it? And honestly, I thought Macedonia got conquered, but oh, oh. I always liked the name because like Macedonia just reminded me like that it was massive. So, oh. Oh, thank you, Batman. Wait, do we have the same badges? Oh yeah, we do. Thank you. That's crazy. Macedonia. The massive is just why is it not? Huh? All right. So if line that line report go through line report collection. Wait a second. Yes, it's an observable, but that doesn't exist like that. Oh, I have messed up. I have messed up because it's still gonna have to be named recipes. Oh gosh. I see what the problem is because sorry, I'm locking in a little bit, just a wee bit. What the heck just happened? When did they do this? What? I don't think I wanted. All right. So this is my problem. This is my problem. It's trying to search for a line reports collection. TypeScript actually. Um, and I'm using Angular if you ever heard of it. And I guess fortunately Firebase as my backend. if you ever heard of that. But I use Firebase with JS as well. Firebase is like pretty JS friendly, so yeah, yeah. I feel like I've seen you in my chat before, but this is your first message. No, I haven't. I've heard of Zed. No, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking of Zod. My bad. I've never heard of this. Is this an ad? Is someone coming into my chat advertising Zed editor? This is like cursor. Also, I've never used cursor either. I'm boring. Any good references for, well, there's always leak code. Um I'll be honest. I think the bigger the biggest hurdle is to just land an interview in 2025. I'll be honest with you. That's the real prep, is just landing one. And at that point, if you land an interview, you're probably going to pass it because it's so hard to land an interview. Like, if you at least get someone like a human being's attention, yeah, you probably know how to code already. So at this point, you're just like battling with like bots to try to like get recognized by a human being. Everything I say is real and true. Everything except for, whenever I'm wrong about my coding. Then that's not true at all. I'm getting errors on my console and everything with 2K channels. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. No, not delete it. Is it possible? Not delete the code base. Is it possible? Oh, I forgot there is a script that lets me do that. No, don't delete it. There's something else. No, no, no. I for I have to ask AI to do it because is can you rename my, this is gonna be, I want to back up my stuff before I do this. This is probably gonna mess something up. Can you rename my recipes? Recipes collection to be live. Oops, and my. Do not put that on auto. And that needs to be paid in order to watch. I haven't watched the NBA in years, even though like I keep up with the NBA. I have not watched an NBA game. I'm not telling the truth. I watched game 7 of the finals and it was heartbreaking. But I did watch that. But other than that, like if it's not like in the playoffs and not on like live TV, I'm not watching um
the NBA because how you view it is so disjointed. Like you have to either like be on Fox or NBC or Amazon or TNT or like it's just too much. It's too much. I'm good. And if I do buy the league pass, there's no guarantee that I would get like my local team's games. That's trash. And I don't know who made that decision, but that's a that doesn't make sense. Mm, navigate. You need to manually copy them. Boo. Um, I want the migrate thing for safety. You could keep the old as a let the app create new documents with option three. Hopefully, please. Let's try that. Here's what's already in place and what you should know, the current state, what this means, next steps. Um, like, is this telling me something? I want you to act. Yeah, that's why I only truly so I don't get like sucked into like the whole streaming whatever whatever. I truly just only have YouTube because YouTube is just an aggregator of everything that I like already. If I need to watch like a Netflix thing, I can just go somewhere and watch the Netflix series that I want to and don't have to worry about it. Not injection, but thermoforming. Um kind of learned injection, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a like a injection molding operator at all. Thermoforming is really it depends on like what you're making, but like typically you're using a vacuum. So like um how can I you know what? Hold up. Wait. What's the difference? Let's learn this as a family. What's the difference between in injection? Oh, wait. Ever, look, look. I just noticed something. Look what he said. Look. What the heck? Like I was typing it out and I was like, huh? And we get really? Is it because of like proximity or what? Huh. Like the proper English? Um silly English. Well, we have the English that like makes money. So who's silly now? Huh? 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 Al- aluminum. Herb. Anyways, I was saying and oh wait, wait, hold up. And injects them into a mold under high pressure. Okay. For high volumes. Debatable. Well, not debatable. Not debatable. Bottle caps, phone cases. I mean, truth be told, thermoforming can make phone cases. Thermoforming can make bottles as well. Well, that's more blow forming than anything, but yeah. Um, heats flat plastic sheet over the mold. Actually, wait. Like injection molding, at least what I've seen, it's small. Um, rather than thermoforming, we have like where at least where I like originally came from, we have like 52-inch wide rolls, and it's just a sheet. It's self-fed, but it's just a sheet, and it's heated up, and we just make stuff like this in like mass quantities, and then it's like a cutout, and we just like stamp it, and then that's just like the product. That's thermoforming. This is like blow forming, but thermoforming. So yeah. Some of us use Oxford books, so we are learning British. Ew, ew. Wait, so people actually say alumin alum there's no way. There's no way people say aluminium. Aluminium. There's no way. Hold up. Huh? Wait, how are you spelling that? Huh? Is the correct and original way for it. Just like what? Huh? Aluminum. What are you talking about? Aluminum. What? Wait, what is this? Aluminium. There's no way. This is insane. Hold up. Is my volume on? All right.
Aluminium. Aluminium.
No one goes throughout their life saying this.
Aluminium.
No one does this. I'm convinced. Uh-uh. No, I doubt it. Oops.
Who you texting right now?
Wait, can you hear? Is it too loud?
Scheduling some dick? What are you doing? What's
Sorry,
the move?
sorry.
You scheduling some dick? What are you doing? What's the move? You were just looking? That's worse. Who you texting right now? You were just looking at whose text? I saw the blue bubbles on there. Who was it? Who's more important than me right now? I want to know who's number one in your life right now. Who is it? You were just looking at what? It better be pictures of me. It better be my Instagram. Show me if it was me. And bitch, don't you scroll to another app. I swear to God, if you open another app, you want to be real? Be present. What is your name?
Lana.
Lana?
Lana.
What did she just say?
Lana. You're saying exactly what I'm saying. Lana. Lana?
Wait a second. Imagine going through your entire life and not being able to say your own name properly. That's insane.
Did I not just fucking say that? Spell it.
L-O-R-N-A.
L-O-R-N-A. Lorna. Not even a real name. I see why you mispronounced it. Lorna? What's your last name? The Rings? Lorna the Rings? Whatever, dude. Fucking nerds. Whatever.
It's aluminum. All right.
You drove 200 miles for me to sit on your phone? Were you checking directions for the drive back? Is that what it was? What was that? That was just 4 vowels in a row. Bro, British people just say fuck consonants, dude. Look at me and my ball. Who the fuck are you people, dude?
Isn't it?
Say letters. You just dip on half the word sometimes. What do you do?
I'm a buyer.
You're a buyer of... We're all buyers.
I can't even say it because
You won't even say it? Why? Is it people? Like, what is it? How bad could it possibly be?
I buy aluminium.
What?
She just said something that was so not a word. Aluminium? Aluminum! Die! Die!
What?
Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra! You're all dead! You're all so dead, dude! Oh, fuck y'all, man. That's not a word. Aluminium? Where are all the extra letters coming from? You're doing too much. All the aluminium. No, fuck that, guys. You're wrong. I'm thinking of the spelling of it in my head. There's no I after the M. Nope. Not gonna do this right now. You don't have to make me look stupid.
What the heck?
Aluminum.
Wait a second. But wait. But I just Googled it. Huh? Huh? This is saying that, but Wikipedia is saying something different. Wait a second. This company is named Aluminum Techniques. Aluminum. What? No. It's not saying it wrong. Y'all are spelling it and saying it wrong. Hold. What? What?
Whatever, dude. Fuck you guys, dude. You get one word right and you think you're fucking hot shit.
What the heck? All right, what is this?
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
Wait, what game is this from? Hold up. Wait, is this League?
bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
Is that Dota? No. Wait. What? Oh. Wait. Which one is this? Which character is this? Because I've heard this before. But I think it's League. Mm. Oh. Well, I mean, technically, everything has kind of just ripped off of what Blizzard has made. I promise, I'm not gonna be that long haired dude. I promise. But why can't I click on? What the heck? This, like I said, this everyone just rips off of Blizzard. This is Shadow Demon. Like, okay, I can just go down this list. Kale. Oh, wait. Other Kale. Puck. Like, Rise. Well, Rise. Everyone just copies Blizzard. I wonder how I've like heard this before because I've never played World of Warcraft or Heroes of the Storm. But this was fun. This was fun to learn that other parts of the world, just do things incorrectly on purpose. That's fun. That's cool. Kappa. Wait, hold up. Okay, I don't agree with that. That one I don't agree with. Inches doesn't make sense. I'll be honest. Inches and feet do not make sense. Do I know what a meter is? Yes. The work of the independence was in vain. I mean, was it? I mean, we have the freedom to do things incorrectly over here. What makes sense is hamburgers per square foot. We did the math roughly how many hamburgers fit into a mile. I mean, if you can do it, it makes sense. Why do I have two different aluminum tabs open? How do we get here? You know what? The difference between thermoforming and injection molding. How about that? Molding. But yeah. back to, back to the manufacturing stuff. Yes. Complex parts, high volume. I mean, what I'm doing right now at my current job, like the profile of the sheet of some of the prototypes that I'm running, they are pretty complex. But like I agree, injection is probably even more complex because if you're not using a vacuum in thermoforming, you can't really get the definition that injection can. Like it's kind of impossible because nothing's like shrink wrapping it. But if you're shrink wrapping, still injection is pretty complex. Dumb shapes. like rectangles and stuff. So, yeah, this was informative. This was informative. Um, but yeah, that's basically what I do full time. So, yeah. Yeah. Um, this was supposed to how about that? Oh, Sweet Dreams. Um, this was fun. Um, please don't delete all my data. But thank you for joining the stream, joining the Discord. Um, I'll try to be a little bit more active and I want to know what that means. Does that mean good night? I know knock is probably good night, but like laku is good, or is that how you even pronounce it? Uh, pronunciation.
Welcome to our multi-language pronunciation guide YouTube channel.
I want to hear it.
How pronounce good night in Serbian language? How pronounce good night in Serbian language?
Lakuno. Lakuno.
Why is it wrong though?
Lacuno.
So it's noche.
Lacu. Noche.
Laku noche. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. This has been such an informative stream. Hmm. Hmm. Now, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I think. What the heck? Is this gonna do it? If it deletes all my stuff, I'm going to be upset. Sure. Migration guide. That are very old and similar. Huh. And your app is already configured to use a new collection name. Once you run this, would you like me to explain any part? Just run it. How about that? Just run it. Huh? Yeah, you can't. You've ran other things before and already have Firebase installed. That's another thing. I might just end up using the raw Firebase SDK because I don't think that I like Angular Fire at all. Honestly. Would you like for me to wait for you to add it? That reads. Hope you find. See. I mean, this is probably gonna expose everything. All of my credentials. Yep, they just did it. No. Hold on. Yep, it's just sitting there. Just waiting to be leaked. And it's not moving. Yeah. Yeah. Does this work? It's not even. You can safely delete it now. But what if I don't want to delete it? How about that? I want to see if it will do it. I can't put it on this screen just yet because my credentials are still there. I think they're gone now. Okay, let's look at Claude Think. Yeah, it's rename. Well, not renaming it. It's just making a new collection so that if it does mess up, this doesn't go anywhere. I would rather have that approach than like to just migrate and rename. I mean, eh, it works, but it does the job. I'll say that much. I mean, so far, I mean the simplicity of use makes it easier to develop on rather than like Windows because Windows like has like a mind of its own, if that makes sense. Matter of fact, Windows is like React and Mac OS is like Angular. But Mac OS has like less of a learning curve. You can just use a Mac. But like with Windows, you have to set so much stuff up. Like I guess that is a reason to code on a Mac device rather than a Windows PC. But other than that, I'd rather be able to like, you know, upgrade my build, use Steam, you know. But on the other hand, because I can't use Steam on a Mac OS device, I have to like focus more. So there's that. Oh, I'm looking at my PC right now. Just collecting dust. But does that work now? It doesn't work. Hello? Do I have to kill it? I think I might have to kill it. Or what is that called? Reports? Line reports. Line reports. Is there ever anything products line report name? Get the name. Okay. So then line reports equals that. If I go into my HTML, line report, line report. Okay. Okay. So if I go back there. Huh? Why is it doing? Oh, wait. What? Oh, I haven't started back up. What the heck? Oh. When you producing EXE on Windows 90% of the time, Windows Defender will flag it. Wait, wait, what? What is the correlation? Please work. Please work. And it's not working. And testing. How about why? What's the explanation? Huh? Oh gosh. So I need to make a new one. And it has to be, what is it? So I'm not going to be doing that one. Oh, I don't know how to make this. Like from scratch. What the heck is this? Hey, what's up, Crazy Tech? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna ask Claude to do this because I don't know how to make this. Can you make an index for the line reports? Line reports collection in Firebase same way the recipes. Let's just have it be that. Sort by the most recent made. How about that? Oh. How experienced are you in like APIs and stuff? Okay. Directly create. Create that configure collection ID. Collection ID. Line reports. I think the one that I want is line created at. It's line created at and under home line name underscore name. That and line reports. Let's make it. The hard way. Automation scripting. Ooh. You're a trooper. I wouldn't know the first thing to do whenever making that. That's what Selenium is? I've heard of the name. Never mind. I'm thinking of like something crypto related. Never mind. I'm thinking of Solana. Puppeteer.
Selenium.
Even I'm spelling that or pronouncing that incorrectly? Wow. So it's not selenium, it's selenium. Interesting. Aluminium. Actually, I need to delete this. So what I need to do. Line is still up, but I think I may need to make my created at descending. Just do it like that. Why? How are those? Oh, I would say. No, I don't want that anymore. Whoa, again. All right, I'm deleting this. What the heck? Claude just wants me to leak all of my info. Just our contact at the company of which I am trying to scrape the. If I can get. If you're working with them, it's better to ask for an automated export. Y'all are having really high level conversations. So I'll just be a student. Oh yeah, by the way, Crazy Tech, I'm not as good as you at programming. I'll be honest. I'm kind of here, just like vibing. And like meeting people online, but I'm not like a staff engineer, if you know what I'm saying. If we don't want to infest an API, at least I can upload. Is there anywhere that a company would? Well, yeah, never mind. I already answered my own question. Like a backup storage, like database esque type of thing. But yeah, that does make sense. But how expensive would that be over time? Like, say if like Meta was keeping one of those, it was gonna work. How expensive would that be like over time? I did it right. Why does this look I'm a customer. Just tell them, contact them, tell them, hey, I'm a customer and I pay a lot of money. If you don't do what I say, I'm not paying anymore. Easy. What the heck? What the heck? What am I looking at? Oh, why'd I just download something? I don't want to download that. Oh. Oh. They just keep it out there in the open? the heck? Nutrition. Stop sign. This is actually a lot more beautiful than what I had it before. Oh, this is so much more beautiful. But oh yeah, this is so much more beautiful. Is I don't have the power to decide to use another software. A club? How does that work? Let's do this. The container. I want padding, but I also. How's it set up again? Past line reports container. Where is this? This isn't even a thing. All right. This just made something that's not even a thing. So what is this wrapped in? Line reports list. Basically, I want padding to be 0 and 2 EM. How about that? So that when I get to the bottom, oh my gosh. What? Wait, what? Not that. Margin. Let's go from that to that. Margin. Why am I so trash at this? Padding 0, 20 EM just to see. What kind of, huh? Thank you. Why would, oh, that makes sense. I was so confused. I was like, why is that reacting like that? But that's not the problem. I was just confused on which one was a horizontal and which one was a vertical. I'm getting old. I am just doing padding bottom. It just makes more sense. This does look kind of out of place, but I'll keep it as these. The problem is whenever I get to this may look crazy on mobile. It doesn't and does at the same time. This looks really good. They also incorporated the oh, good night, Batman. Hope to see you soon. If not, no hard feelings. But yeah, never stop coding and spread positive energy wherever you go. So yeah. Yeah. What happened? What did I say? Oh my gosh. What? What? Oh my gosh. What? Oh. I never thought about this, but like, what if, like, okay, say for example, like you're watching a streamer, cool, and they pull up something like this, but like their entire sidebar is filled with like what like pool and hot tub girls. I wonder if that's ever happened to anybody before, where they just got exposed for being, on the wrong side of Twitch. Honestly, the biggest thing that I have to worry about on my stream is my API, not my API, my Firebase credentials getting leaked. That's all I have to carry. Some people have to worry about a whole lot of other stuff. What I want to do with the data is analyze it. Oh. Analyze it and show long-term statistics over time. Are you going to use like Chart.js or something? Or like, what are you using for data visualization? This is called a separate everything. That gets a little bit not confusing, but like tedious. So the summary is that. Where's the drop down thing at? Well, I mean, wherever there's search, we can do line report item and then also have a padding bottom on that. 1 EM or something. I don't know. Are both of these opened? Both of these are opened. Yuck. Something like that. So far, I didn't look at the front end side of things at all. I am more of a... Oh. Why wouldn't you be yourself? I felt like if I had to like put on like a different personality, I wouldn't last anywhere. Like it would be too stressful to do it. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Crazy Tech. I keep on saying this, and I've looked through it. I cannot get my alerts to work. But I see you, I acknowledge you, and thank you. Even though, I'm not, on your level as far as like back end stuff and analytics and like the node sphere. But I try my best. So thank you. Thank you. I can't imagine a life of not being silly. That would suck. The thing was, they worked. And then like I tried to make like a custom one, not like a custom one, but like using their own assets. I tried to do that and it didn't work. And then I tried to revert it, like plain whatever, and it never showed back up. Even like the basic one, it never came back. So I'll just take it up with Jeff Bezos. I don't know. That looks wild though. Why does that look like that? I think I'm okay with this for now. And I think I've gotten everything out of the way. at least for me to go ahead and start. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's this. Um, the next thing I'm gonna do is start doing this component. This is going to basically make another one of these, but throughout the day, like, okay, I create one. Oh, it's the history. Just like I go to like the past changeovers or whatever, it's the history. Does this work? Yeah. So, like, I look at all of my past changeovers and whatnot. And yeah. Yeah. But this is gonna do the same thing, but this is gonna go to this lines. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. This is gonna go to this line's past line reports. Same way that it goes to the past changeovers. Same thing. And this one is going to create one whenever like I go in. Um, I'm building something to basically be a second brain. I'm documenting everything as far as like the processes and everything and like how to be a little bit more efficient, spreading knowledge to others as far as like thermoforming goes. Um um this is basically going to be a second brain as far as my thermoforming experience, my plastics manufacturing experience. And I've been putting it like off for a lot of years. And now I'm at a place to where I can at least like, I'm knowledgeable enough to make an app that's sufficient enough that I have something to work off of. Like before, when I was like just now starting out with programming, I couldn't have done anything remotely close to this. But like now, I'd rather seize the moment. Facts. 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 I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But it'll always come together. The right one will appear. But yeah, it's kind of tough out there right now. Like I was telling somebody in here before, like they were asking for interview prep advice, but truly the hard part is really getting the interview itself. That's the hard part nowadays. What? What happened? Mm. Oh, my leg. All right. Mm. Are there any stoppages? Stoppages. None. Fine. You know, are you in America? Oh, never mind. It's well, it might be harder in Germany. I was gonna say it might be harder in America, but it might be harder in Germany. But that's messed up. I thought wait, hold up. Ever. I thought European citizens had like workers' rights and whatever. That what Crazy Tech just explained seems kind of slimy. I don't know. That doesn't seem very worker rights focused. Oh. Oh. Um that's messed up. I think I got lucky though from passing my probation period because I've seen people get is it? I've seen people get let go um kind of for nothing. They just named a reason. Just like how Crazy Tech said that he wasn't motivated like they said that he wasn't motivated enough. Like how can that even be like quantifiable? Like no one got hurt. No one like nothing bad happened. But like that's their like that's messed up. In documentation to fire someone. Yeah. Yeah. But how would it be good for both sides in that scenario? Like what kind of power would an employee have in that situation? Because like for me, during my probationary period, like with the company that I'm with now, I had a signing bonus. And if I didn't pass that probationary period, I would have had to pay back the signing bonus. That there is probation because you both know that you want to have each other. Use more words. I still feel like the company is more in power. Still has a lot more power than the employee in that scenario. Only reason I could see was that I showed up right on time and always left right on time. But wait, that's what you're supposed to do. What the heck? Not where I'm at. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Uh, They should make it like abundantly clear that like how would someone like warn others that a company is bad? I really wish there was like a system for that. Like Glassdoor, I don't think it does enough. Like there has to be some other way to like let other people know that like, hey, this company is like absolutely terrible. That sucks. Unfortunately, I didn't check, and am learning the hard way. Hmm. No. Stable? No. Every day I feel like every day. This isn't stable at all. It is not mentally healthy. After 10 minutes of talking to a guy without even really what the heck? It was web development. What the heck? Normally they put you through like 7 rounds. You have to like sacrifice like your firstborn child. Like, what the heck? 10 minutes? You must have did some really good talking then. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, Ever. Wait, Ever. I'm probably getting off. Um, I've been live for about 2 hours, so I'm kind of getting sleepy. So, yeah. But this was productive. This was fun. I got my stuff leaked again. Ooh. But um oh yeah. Um I really am trying to do better with the Discord thing because what Sizzle said really impacted me and like I want to do better. But if you want to join, you can. Um follow for more. You already did follow, but if someone is lurking or watching a VOD, follow. Um I'm gonna drop out too. You can make it. You can make it. Yeah, you can always continue. No one's stopping you. And you already have work experience. So like, huh? That's one of the reasons why I can't get a technical role right now. It's because I have no like professional work experience. Even though I freelance, that's not considered. Yeah. Yeah. So you may be on like academic probation or something, but you can fight your way through that. You can claw your way. Hey, that person has their priorities straight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's awesome. What the heck? Good night. Good night. Yeah, I think I'm off. I think I'm off. But I don't know when. Pretty soon I'll be back on via to fill out that component. So, peace. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.